Today's penmanship is page 34, and if you look at it, you're going to notice something different about it. Raise your hand if you can tell me, what do you see that's different about it? Zeke?
There's a whole line to copy.
You're right. But, you didn't quite say what's different. Grace?
They give you the sentences in printing, you have to write in cursive.
Yes, they give you the sentences in printing, and you have to turn them into cursive. So that means that many of you need to get that paper out that we tore out of your book a long time ago that shows you how to make those letters. Some of you are good, but a lot of you need to get that paper out to remind you how to make. Now, the thing that I'm going to say, and Sammy, you need to make sure you hear this, I am not going to make you write both sentences. To me, it is a lot to write. So when you look at that first section, where it says Genesis teaches about creation and the beginning of the Israelites, there's not even a period there, but I'm going to let you stop right there and just write that for all the way up to the Israelites. I'm going to let you pretend there's a period. So you're going to change out the period, and you're not going to write the rest. I just feel like that's a really lot to write. Then you're going to go down the bottom, and you are going to write, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. So basically, you're not going to write these 3 lines starting right here. You're going to change that comma to a period, and then you're not even going to write the next 3 lines. Where it says, God's chosen people through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Exodus tells of Moses and how God used him to lead the Israelites toward the promised land. All right, to me, as long as you can write Genesis teaches about creation and the beginning of the Israelites, and then put a period, and then come down here and write, in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, Genesis 1:1, I think that's plenty for penmanship. I don't see the point in making you get an achy, tired hand just to write all this that they told you to write. Okay, so everybody, if you can neatly cross out these 3 lines and just put a period and put a comma there, then do that, and then you may get busy doing the paper. Let's look at the board first, though. Looking at the board. All right, Genesis, watch if I do it. And especially those of you that have a G in your name, you should be watching as I do the G. All right, when you do a G, you go up at a slant, you make a loop in the top, and then you make a bowl, and then you give it a belly, and then you cut through its backbone, and then swoop out to connect to the E, or the next letter, whatever it is, in your name. In this case, it is an E because we're doing Genesis. Then 1 hump, 2 humps, and another E. Then S is pointing on the top, belly on the bottom. Some of you still don't have that. Then the I, up the driveway, down the driveway, and then another S, pointing on the top, belly on the bottom, and out. Go back and dot that I. You have a warm-up that looks like an M. Okay? Please don't just scribble it. I've had people that just did this. Is that what they did?
No.
That is not what they did, and that does not do anything. And you also need to be trying to move your arm to write, not just your hand. When you use your hand just to write, that's when you get those hand cramps. You need to try to make use of your arm as you're writing, like this. See how I'm moving my arm? Okay, I'm not just moving my hand up and down. You want to use your arm to make letters. Sometimes you are going to find that it's hard to do it first because you're too used to just using your hand. Try to make use of your arm and get control of your arm. Okay, you have the whole thing work together to do the writing. Okay, all right, you may go ahead and begin.